Welcome back, everybody. Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween, everyone.
Well, it's not Halloween today, but this is the Halloween episode. Yep. It is the week of Halloween. We've got some new updates. We've moved the chairs closer.
We did. We saw the comments and people were like, you guys are way too far from each other. So we listened to your feedback.
Oh, we read every comment like 5 times over.
Yeah.
We also got Mauricio a microphone.
Hi.
And
hello.
a webcam.
Hi.
Yeah, just in case we need him so you guys can see who we're talking to also for context for audio listeners. But yeah, this is a special episode already. It feels weird doing a special episode because we just started the podcast.
We did, yeah.
But
I mean, all the more than we did get boo baskets. I'm so excited to show you guys what I got Rae.
I'm embarrassed by mine.
It's okay.
Can we get the baskets?
I'll take anything.
Okay, who wants to do theirs first? Or
can we just have it all at the same time?
Yeah.
And then I want to watch her. Oh my gosh, I have to explain everything.
Please do explain and yap away. That's what they want. We want Rae to yap our ears off.
Oh yeah, it's mine.
Oh my god, it's huge.
Oh, I messed up.
Holy shit.
Yeah, I have to explain it. Please. Don't look. Don't look.
Oh no.
Wait, we didn't even talk about our costumes.
Yeah, we didn't talk.
We'll see what I mean. I get off track. This is what, oh my God. See, I don't even care anymore. After reading the comments, I don't care if I get off track. Actually, I'm so chill, cool, calm, collected, and totally down to talk about whatever at any time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She is.
I am. But
she's multifaceted.
Before we get to the boo baskets that we made each other, we dressed up. I don't know if you guys know them, but there's a couple hot gals that do cosplays all the time. They go by Lena Fox and Slayas. We could put their ats here. Dressed us up today as Starfire and Raven.
Yeah, they're professional cosplayers. They do amazing content. They're so beautiful.
Yeah,
and they helped us from everything. Oh, so hot.
The entire thing.
Caliente.
It looks good, right?
Yeah.
It makes me want to dye my hair. I won't. I shan't.
I think you work the red hair.
Oh, you like it?
You do, but brown, you don't mess with that. Brown is you.
After I did a color analysis and they told me brown was my hair color, I can't go back. Yeah, but looks so good. I wanted to do Beast Boy.
She wanted
to her Raven.
Yeah.
And I wanted to be all green.
Yeah.
But this was easier because they already had the costumes.
Yeah, and you look like such a bad bitch as Starfire. I feel like, I love the wig on you. I love your body is tea in it, so.
We're taking pics.
Yeah, we are.
Right after this, I am gonna take pics of us. Anyways, so yes, happy Halloween week. We got each other boo baskets to unwrap. I'll do yours first because mine requires so much explanation. I'm so embarrassed.
Okay, why are you embarrassed?
Because it's so.
I love to know your thought process on everything.
Oh, I have to explain myself.
Okay,
let me open yours.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Okay.
I'm so excited. Oh my god. It's so cute. Okay, so we have a little Hello Kitty surprise blind box.
Yeah, you know, I just love blind boxes and Hello Kitty is so cute. So I wanted you to I just wanted to see which one you would get.
Okay, the fact that yours also wasn't really Halloween themed made me feel better about mine.
I was looking for Halloween stuff in all the craft stores and whatever, and they all moved on to Christmas already. And I'm like, are you so serious right now?
They're selling Christmas stuff everywhere.
Right? Like, okay.
She got me rocks. She knows I love rocks and crystals.
I got you a rose quartz, amethyst. I think that's selenite, TBH. I don't know which one that is. I just saw it and I thought it was really cute. But
I love that the amethyst matches
the
costume today.
It does.
Okay. Cute.
Some Hello
Panda chocolate.
I grew up eating that a lot. A lot of Filipinos like eating that. So I'm like, you know what? Rae should have some of that. Let's share that. Okay, so
Is this a voodoo doll?
I made a voodoo doll of your ex. I hate that man.
Alythuh! That is the most deranged shit! Oh my god!
I'm not gonna say his name, but he has brown hair and he has a muscle tee on.
Oh,
Wait.
She hates.
I was in my room watching an ADHD documentary, making the voodoo doll in bed, and I was
made
like,
this?
well, I didn't make the base, but I glued on
She
there
did
and
glue
pinned-
the hair on.
And it's so
Why
fugly,
does it
but
actually look like him, bro? This is so troll.
yeah.
There's already like pins and needles in it. I actually am so scared. Like, what if it actually harms him? Should we test it?
Oh my god. No. You know,
Maybe later
do
we'll
what
test
you
it.
want
That
at
is-
your own
I
discretion.
didn't know what I was expecting, but it wasn't this.
I don't know what goes on in this brain.
That is
Sometimes I was just like on a
awesome.
random night, like she needs
Dude,
this.
you just make those for fun? Oh my
No,
god.
I don't
oh
make
my
voodoo
God.
dolls for fun.
A headband?
Yes, because you like relaxing in the bubble bath.
I do bubble bath
so,
a lot.
you know, a little accessory.
I love headbands. I need headbands all the time for when I take my makeup off, when I'm in the bubble bath to keep my hair out of the water.
Right.
I was due for a new headband anyways. Okay, and then we got
I got little eye
eye
things. So you
patches.
put it in the fridge and it's cold, and then it gets rid of like any like eye
Hot and
bags.
cold
If you're-
therapy.
Yeah, if you like, you know, because you play games so much, so then you could just do that if your eyes hurt.
oh my gosh, microwavable and freezable. Oh my god, this is so cute.
So I brought you my fuzzy socks, and I brought you that one because it has my character, Taro the bat.
packaging is insane.
You like it?
Wait, this is so cute.
You're home, so I love fuzzy socks and just relaxing at home.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much.
Yeah, of course.
This is low-key why I wanted her to be my podcast duo, because I've been getting tiny protector stuff all the time. This is so freaking cute.
Aw.
This is so cute. Wait, it feels like my birthday.
Yeah.
It feels like Christmas. Oh my god, oh my god. And then last but not least, we got some cookies.
Yes.
Honolulu cookies.
Some Hawaii cookies. We just love giving those as gifts from the island. So
yeah,
I wanted to
shortbread
get
cookies.
Yeah, have you ever had those before?
Yes, I have when I went to
Yeah.
Hawaii last time. That's crazy.
Yay.
Oh my god. This is so freaking cute.
I'm glad.
I
You
know
like
you're gonna
it.
like at least one thing in this basket. Okay, let me
course.
explain. I have to
Please?
explain
Okay.
myself. Oh my god.
So I'm gonna just
yeah, go ahead and hold it. And then okay, let me explain. So
Okay.
I originally bought that little bag on top because that was supposed to be the basket,
Right.
but everything didn't fit.
You're such a gift giver.
Well,
I'm
I
telling
just
you.
I got
Okay.
distracted and I got okay, oh my god, I'm so embarrassed.
Why are you embarrassed?
I forgot I bought the thing on top. Okay.
What is
okay, let me-
this? What is this? Explain yourself.
Okay, that was low key for me. I hope we could open it and play with it.
We can open it. Did you want to open it?
We can open it later after.
Okay,
but
so
it's
can you explain this?
it's wood and metal puzzles based off of like ancient architecture.
Oh my god. So you're giving me a history lesson right now.
I mean, I just really wanted to play with little figures, but it's little puzzles. You take them apart and you put them back together.
That's
yeah,
so
that was mostly for
satisfying.
me. I'm not gonna lie. That's for both of us.
Okay, so this is an activity we can do.
Yeah.
together,
We can put it on the table and we can just like play with it all the time.
Yeah, we can. It's like a fidget toy. Like you could just have it in your
Yes!
hands while we talk in the camera. Okay.
Yeah, that looks like fun, right?
It looks like so much. You're so big.
Okay.
into
Okay.
that.
Oh my god.
Okay. So let's talk about this ball.
Okay, so that's just a wad of candy. It's smashable, so I figured it'd be fun to smash it.
Oh, it'd be so fun to smash
I don't know what's in it.
I'm assuming
It was
chocolate.
hard to find Halloween things.
It was.
So this was
was
one of the Halloween things I actually found.
Okay, this is cute.
Oh
I
my
love
God.
candy. I have a sweet tooth. Like I will eat dessert before I eat the entree.
Oh yeah, we got candy now.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Okay, let's talk about the desktop aquarium.
I thought it'd be so cute to have a little aquarium.
Oh.
We could put it on the table. It's
It
got
is.
2 little fish in there, and you just put water. It's
Oh my god, this
low
is so
maintenance
cute.
fish tank.
It's low maintenance. Yeah, it's a low maintenance fish tank, and you don't have to like feed it
You
or
don't have to
anything.
feed it.
Yeah, and it
or
wouldn't be-
clean it. Or we
or-
might need to clean it eventually, but
Yeah. Oh my god, this is so cute. It reminds me of like the early 2000s.
yes, it does. Isn't it cute?
Nostalgic.
It's just a little thing.
Aww.
It's just a little thing.
baby. Okay. Gosh, you got me a lot of things. Now I feel bad. I got you like
no. I went
9 things.
overboard and I you know when you just like are walking around, you see something that's really cool and you get distracted? Like none of these are Halloween themed at all. I just kind of picked stuff that I thought was cute. This is just Dobby from Harry Potter.
Oh my god, this looks like my cat.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is so cute.
Yeah, I just saw him standing there like that and I was like, oh my god.
What went on in your brain when you saw it?
He just wanted a home.
I
He's
love
alone
this.
on the shelf.
I'm gonna be putting this on my work desk, and every time I look at it, I'll be thinking
You'll
of
think
you.
of me?
Yeah.
Aww, isn't it cute?
It's
Look at the way he's
adorable.
standing.
He's just so like pathetic looking. It's so cute.
I went so overboard. Bro.
Okay.
Okay. I thought she would love this.
No, this is everything.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I saw that. I was like, oh my god. I bet she'll love this.
Is this the? This is the art book of Hayao Miyazaki.
Yeah.
I collect art books.
I knew it. I didn't
love
know.
you so much.
But I figured she liked it.
Oh my god. I literally have another edition of this. Not the same book, of something else.
I was worried you might have already had it.
No, I have the Howl's Moving Castle one, but this is like of Spirited Away.
It includes others as well.
Okay.
I think it's not just Spirited Away and it's not just
I love this.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
We can open it later.
Okay, I don't want to put this on the ground. Let me put this on the side over here. And then, oh my god, there's so many things. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Wait, I've heard so much great things about Dun Dun Dun.
Dun Dun Dun.
Dun Dun Dun.
Yep.
I haven't watched it. Is it good?
It is. You're gonna love it. So yeah, I
Tell
saw
me about it.
I saw the manga and I couldn't get the first 3, so these are way out of order. I think this is which one's there's 3 of them.
Oh wait, there are 3. I was. So you got me 5, 6, and 9.
Yeah, very out of order, and definitely don't start with those because that's like. But the show just came out, and the art style is so good, and it's like fast paced too. So you're not like
Tell me why
bored ever.
So you like it a lot.
Oh, it's so good.
Okay.
Yeah,
On my
it's
to-watch list.
definitely entertaining.
Okay.
You have to
cool.
watch it.
Cool. Oh my god, the characters are hot.
Yup.
Wait, you know what?
Yup. So cute.
Okay, and then, oh my god, stop, you got me this for my cat.
I figured for your cat.
Dude, I love putting stupid hats on my cat.
This is a cute little bunny hat.
It's so cute, oh my god. I hope I get the pink one.
I feel like you like at least one of these.
No, I love all of them.
Yay.
You're sickening. Okay.
I think that's why I started freaking out. I got like way too much because it just never ended, you know?
You know what? We are overthinkers.
Yeah, we are.
Oh
this
my
is
god,
just bookmark.
Dude, I needed a bookmark.
Actually?
Yeah, no, I actually did because I've been using my debit card and credit card as a bookmarks because it's just there and available. So then I use anything, like I even used a remote once. Yeah. Anyway,
remote?
I used a remote. It was my sister's remote and she was looking for it and she's like, where is it? And then I'm like, I don't know. And then I opened it up from my book and she's like, are you serious, Alyssa? So yeah, I really needed a bookmark.
Dude, I'm just on top of it.
Yeah.
I'm on top of it.
I love Sprout. So a pyro pet. Tell me what a pyro pet is.
I was just so desperate for something Halloween. So it's a candle and it lights for 60 hours.
60 hours?
Yeah, but when it melts, there's a little skeleton dude in there.
Oh, it's a baby skeleton. That's adorable.
But yeah, I was thinking we could light it for this episode, but I realized it's not going to reveal him in time because it's 60 hours of candle.
Yeah, but this is so cute. A little ghost baby.
And then there's just a couple more things.
Oh my god, there are.
We went crazy, I'm not gonna lie.
Okay. Let me unwrap this little.
At the same time.
Okay, at the same time. Yeah. Okay, at the same time.
Yep.
Okay.
Both of them.
Oh my god. Okay, I'm not gonna look. Oh my god!
Halloween mugs.
Black cat and a ghost.
Yeah.
They're so
for the Halloween
cute.
episode. Except we don't have beverages today.
We don't have beverages today, but these are so
I guess we just
fucking
put them
cute.
in the front. Aren't they cute?
Yeah, they're so cute. A black cat.
You know what I want to do?
What do you want to do?
I want to just start collecting cute mugs and bring them here, and so we have a mug collection for our drinks.
Yeah, we could put like a wall, a floating shelf of all of our mugs.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mauricio?
Okay.
We want a floating shelf
with mugs.
With mugs.
Okay,
I'm gonna make a
I'm
Mika
on
mug.
it. I will make that happen.
Oh my god. Sold. Wow. That was so crazy. It was like Christmas.
It was like Christmas. Like, I can't believe you said, I don't know, I hope you like one thing. Girl, they're all
least
good.
one thing, all of them?
Love it. Yeah.
Which is your favorite?
My favorite would have to be, I love the Hayao Miyazaki book.
Yes!
That's so
It was the
sweet.
first thing I grabbed, and I was like, it's not enough. More.
Oh my God, you're such a
My
giver.
favorite is your socks, bro. Not including the voodoo doll. Not including the voodoo doll. But I've been wanting these socks.
Oh yeah.
I can't believe you got me the socks.
Yay.
I love. Okay, obviously, since this is the Halloween episode, we got to talk about spooky shit.
Spooky ghosts.
Have you ever had a paranormal experience?
I haven't had a paranormal experience, but I did have an experience, like a core memory when I was about, honestly, a baby. So I don't know if I'm getting mixed up. Yeah, I don't know if I'm getting it mixed up with my dreams or if it was real life. I don't know if that happens to you, but.
Oh, all the time.
Okay, cool.
My childhood memories are all remembered from out of body.
Out of body?
I can't remember any memories looking through my eyes.
Wow.
And you know when your memory, like when you're thinking of your childhood?
Yeah, you think about it as third person?
Yeah, I see myself.
Oh, that's cryptic.
And I think it's because I'm imagining my memory. It's like I don't actually remember my memory. It's more so I just like, I remember stuff that has happened and it's like I make it up.
Yeah, you know, I looked it up online, what you're explaining and how it's in tandem with like what I'm explaining. And apparently it's like a super common experience for, as we get older, for us to mix up our dreams and what actually really happened IRL. So anyway.
So what happened?
So what happened with me is, it's a short memory. I do remember when I was in the crib and when I turned around, I saw like a Slender Man black figure. And I don't know what that was, but throughout my whole life, I just kind of always felt like whenever like that paranormal, not paranormal, but like a figure if I'm really scared. And that's basically it for me. Other than that, I pretty much had a normal life in terms of like ghost or paranormal stuff happening. But what about you?
Have you like seen a ghost and stuff?
I've seen them in pictures. So my Lola passed away. And when she passed away, there was like an orb or like a white figure that would pop up in our family photos. So I had a really good experience with ghosts. I feel like
I know you're not scared of ghosts. It's more so like.
No, I'm not scared of them. I think there is a huge stereotype that ghosts are
supposed to be scary.
Inherently always evil and scary, but I don't think that's always the case.
Yeah.
Yeah, but what about you?
You know what? Yeah, I've also never really had a real paranormal experience, but there was just one.
Tell us.
Yes, it was the day after my dad died. I had a dream. It was the most vivid dream I've ever had in my life. Because I told you last episode, or 2 episodes ago, that I have aphantasia, so I can't really like visualize things that well in my head.
Right.
But this dream was so vivid. It was also at my dad's old house by our pool.
Right.
And he used to wear only whitey tighties.
Right.
And my old wiener dog that I had for 18 years that also died was there in the dream as well. And it felt like he was actually just saying goodbye to me. And
that's beautiful though.
Yeah, when I woke up, I was like, man, that did not feel like a normal dream. Because
No,
it was
it
just my
wasn't.
dad, my old dog, and at our old house, and it was so bright and beautiful, and he was just in his whitey tighties.
You know, I'm
just
a
left.
pretty spiritual person, and I believe in things existing in the afterlife. And
Oh, really?
I do, yeah. I have a lot of beliefs, but that was no coincidence. He definitely visited you and wanted to send you a sign from not being earthbound anymore.
Yeah.
But how did you feel after that happened? Were you crying? Were you just in disbelief?
I mean, yeah, I was crying a lot. I've also been pretty with my beliefs as well. I like to think that I've never really talked about this either.
Talk about it.
But I like to think that it's just nothing after death. Like nothing before, nothing after. It just is what it is in the moment, and then it's gone.
Oh wow! So you don't believe in like you're not? Would you? Is that being an
eternal
atheist?
after? I think, but even though I do feel like I am quite atheist, I don't.
Oh wow!
I don't discourage. I believe people when they have experiences, like spiritual experiences.
I see.
I believe people that like believe in afterlife stuff. Like I don't doubt it.
Right.
I'm sure it's all possible. And a part of me feels like maybe after death, what happens in our head is what we believe in. You know what I mean? Like it's kind of like right before you die.
So what would you label yourself as religion-wise?
On
the topic of like
atheist.
Open atheist. Wow, I didn't know you were an atheist.
I don't know if that's even a thing.
No, it is a thing. I think there's like atheism. Is it agnostic?
Agnostic.
Agnostic.
What's the difference between atheist and agnostic?
Agnostic is just like you are open-minded. There's like you're like open to the idea, but you're not like.
Oh, that sounds like you're agnostic and atheist.
I don't doubt anything.
Right.
Like, there could be a spaghetti god, whatever. I don't. Who am I to say that? Because I really do think there's other life things out there. The space is so infinite. Who knows?
I think so too, for sure.
Who knows? How can we know?
How can we know?
And how can we just assume that we're the only things that
I
just
don't think we're the
exist?
only things in the universe. And I feel like, well, for my religion, so after my dog passed away, I wasn't practicing in Catholicism. But when she did, I felt better when I started going to church because I grew up Catholic.
Me too.
So yeah, you did too.
I also grew up Catholic. Go ahead.
Oh yeah.
I was like, before I started yapping again.
No, you're good. But I started praying more to God after she passed away because that's a whole other episode about loss. But basically, I felt better when I started praying to my dog because we were really close. We had the same birthday, and we were the same. We had both had ear infections and whatnot at the same time when I got her. So she was like a little white crusty dog.
Mika and I also have the same birthday.
Do you?
Yeah, isn't that crazy?
Yeah, wait.
Yeah, January 8th.
Mine's is May 9th.
What?
It's 8 and 9.
8 and 9 is crazy.
Dude, that's insane.
That's so sweet.
It's really sweet. Yeah, so after that, I started going to church more just so I could feel better about praying to her because I felt like she was my soul. Like we went through everything together. I'm not kidding.
Baby.
Yeah, but then there's just some things, and as you know, in Catholicism, like the community can be very damning when it comes to sexual identity, when it comes to how you navigate life. And I just didn't agree with a lot of the things saying like, oh, you're gonna go to hell if you like women. So I believe in that. I believe in some things in Buddhism as well when it comes to the laws of karma, reincarnation. And then and then so I don't know what
the laws of karma.
I do like the laws of karma. What goes around comes around. And what you do in this life could carry on into the next life.
I also like that belief.
Do you?
It's just like, for me personally, since I'm not like a huge believer in really anything, why do I have such high moral standards? You know what I mean?
You do.
As just a basic human being, why do I care about other people? Why do I? If it's not to like be a good person so I can go to heaven and stuff.
Yeah, have you
ever?
It's
like, why do I have that innate nature to care and worry for others? And it just makes me wonder if it's like, oh, is it karma for my next life? Is it something we just happen to?
You have a lot of good morals as a person. Have you ever actually dived deep into exploring your religion and your beliefs?
I tried a lot. So I grew up Catholic as well. Didn't resonate with it very much. And then I got into a relationship with a boy that was part of a very Christian family. So I also tried to be Christian.
Oh, wow.
So I went to church a lot with them all the time. And I really wanted to be Christian, right? Because I wanted his family to approve of me. I went to church with him all the time. But I just felt like I wasn't feeling it. You know what I mean? I looked over, one girl was speaking in tongues, and I was like, why can't I do that?
Not in
why
tongues.
can't I speak in tongues? What's going on? And so I just realized I was really trying to force something that wasn't like just happening.
When you know something fits, your body won't have an aversion to it.
Yeah.
And I felt like your body was very much telling you this is not where I should be in this place and time.
Yeah.
But at least you tried it out.
And I would never not try in the future, maybe. Like, if I do, like, after my dad died.
Like you're really fluid with it. Sorry, continue.
Oh, fluid?
Yeah, it seems like you're really fluid with religion and spirituality. Like,
I'm open. I'm so open-minded that I would never doubt anyone else's experiences.
Yeah, that's really good.
Yeah, I feel like it's a good way to live. Because who am I to say what's real and what's not?
Yeah.
I feel like people are, more, what's the word? Like when you grow up in your family, like what's around you, you're predisposed? Is that the word I'm looking for? Pre-exposed?
Predisposed.
It's pre-something.
Predisposed,
Pre-exposed. Yeah, like whatever you're exposed to when you're growing up is probably what you're gonna believe in.
Oh
right?
yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
And when they put those like hard stuck beliefs on you, and I think with the whole thing of talking yourself, like when you actually become conscious, because when you're a kid, you kind of just accept and roll with the punches, like, oh, I have to go to church, I have to believe in this. And then when you get older, and you start to have a mind on your own, I can understand where. Sorry, I'm rambling now. But sorry, go on.
We learned we're not apologizing for rambling anymore.
Yeah, sorry, but yeah, I understand where you kind of just find yourself and find your groove. Yeah. So, yeah, so you found that with being agnostic and atheist.
Who knows? I could change. Who knows? Maybe one day I'll want to start praying. And don't get me wrong, I do appreciate some parts of religion because I do feel like it's a guiding light for a lot of people. Some people that feel very alone, lost. Yeah. It has some really good messages for people to follow by. I've been praying. My only thing is when people like force it onto someone, or they judge you.
They judge you, or they just judge your lifestyle or who you are as a person.
Okay. Do you have any scary stories? Have you experienced like what's the most horrifying thing you've experienced?
Oh my God! You know, the most horrifying thing I've experienced are not by entities, but by other people.
I mean, that counts.
Okay.
People are terrifying.
People are terrifying.
You never know what kind of person you're gonna come across.
Yeah, no. You know what? Can I flip this back on you because I have to jog up this memory and really think about it. But
scary things that have happened to me.
Yeah, scary thing. What are some scary things that have happened to you?
There was one time when I thought I was gonna get kidnapped at work. So I worked. Did I talk about this? I don't think
Where?
Maybe I'm confusing it with stream because I talk a lot on stream. But I used to work at a year-round car wash.
Right.
And it was in the middle of winter, so I'm the only one that work, and the sun sets early in Washington.
Yeah.
So it's like 4 p.m. Yeah. The sun is down, and I'm by myself at this car wash. And this car comes around, and this guy is just being so sketchy. And he's just asking me like, hey, like, can you clean the inside of my car? He was like really convincing and really persuading me to like go inside his car.
Right.
And I just felt so uncomfortable because like I'm the only one on site, right?
That's
and like,
so scary.
where am I gonna run? Like, is this guy gonna stab me? Like, what's going on here? And I always am hyper aware of my surroundings.
How old were you at this time?
I think it was 19.
Oh my God, you were a baby.
Yeah, I'm a baby.
You're just a girl.
I'm also just a tiny little girl. I'm so kidnappable. Please don't kidnap me. Please don't.
Please don't.
But I've already decided, like, if I ever get in a position where I'm being kidnapped or stabbed or something, I'm gonna go all out. I will gouge your eyes out. I'm going to bite you. I will rip your nose off.
I would pay to see that.
I will do horrible things.
Oh my God, Rae on WWE.
Oof. I don't know about WWE. Maybe not in front of a crowd, but yeah, it's.
Wait, have you ever
really
had to get in an altercation with someone?
This girl wanted to fight me one time at a concert.
She wanted to fight you? What did you do? Or what happened?
Front of her. She was drunk.
Oh,
too,
you didn't do anything.
And she like took her fist and like kind of did this to my head in slow motion.
Yeah.
And I looked at her, but the concert just started and I didn't want to miss it. So I just kind of looked over at my boyfriend at the time's family, and they were like, it's not worth it. Let's just move over this way. And I was like, you're right. I don't want to get kicked out, but I was so mad. Another girl in school.
Super mad.
Me?
No.
Oh, I'm hot-headed. But
I haven't seen that side.
Yeah.
I don't want to see that side. You're a Capricorn. Capricorns are scary when they're mad.
I get nasty. Yeah. Oh, I was way worse back in the day. But I've learned to control my anger. And, you know, it comes out a lot in toxic relationships, but nowadays, also yelling at my dad when he was drunk a lot.
Oh my God. Would you get in yelling matches with him?
Oh, I would fight with my dad all the time.
You'd fight with him? You'd throw hands?
No, not physical,
okay.
but very verbal, because I didn't have a lot of patience for him because he was drunk every night.
Every fucking night.
I would have to pick him up from the bar a lot of the time.
Oh, you're the oldest sister,
yeah,
right?
So I
older
was like
sister energy.
Yeah, I had pretty much take care of my mom and my sister because he was very verbally abusive towards my mom. And so my mom was always really scared of him. So he would never hurt my sister and I. So I always took like control. You know, I always yelled at him. I always like picked him up, put him to bed.
But you know what? No wonder you're really responsible, because I read this thing. I've dated an older sibling. I did not date my older sibling.
Yo.
I've dated
Incest is wincest, says
I'm into
Lisa?
a lot of things, but I'm not into incest. Okay. So anyway, I dated a guy who was an oldest sibling, and he would tell me about the older sibling syndrome and how that manifests you into be hypervigilant of being responsible. Let me just.
Yeah. Oh, yep. They haven't been picked up at all,
because they
right?
heard that you were dating an older sibling. That's why.
Oh God.
The cops are coming.
The cops are coming.
Oh no. Anyway, I heard that older sibling syndrome is, it basically affects you guys in the way where you feel like you're hypervigilant about being responsible. You always have to work and put food on the table because you have to take that parental role when you're younger because there's like that emotional neglect.
I feel like it also happens a lot in Asian families.
Oh, 100%.
Because Asian parents expect you to take care of them when they're older.
They do, and they don't put emphasis on mental health. They actually think therapy is really weird. And I just know a lot of them just disregard like anxiety, ADHD, autism. It's like that doesn't exist and you're just weird.
Oh,
I know
man.
that. Yeah, a lot of older Asians. So I do feel bad for that generation because that's all they've known. I cut them some slack for that, but I'm enjoying that the new generation of Asians are a lot more conscious of this exists and this is why these people operate or problem solve in these ways because they have like ADHD or autism or anxiety or PTSD.
Yeah.
So
It's real.
it's real.
And I think a lot of parents, especially older parents, are stuck in their ways and stuck in their beliefs, and it's really hard to convince them otherwise.
It is really hard to convince them otherwise. Yeah.
Okay, I'm so sorry. I'm gonna be like fidgeting at these a lot.
Do you need
That's
more
it.
tape?
The tape's not working. I
Oh,
think
fuck.
I think it's because I keep like moving a lot and I'm sitting crisscross and everything. So
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
what were we talking about like 2 points ago? I know I had more to say and I can't remember.
We were talking about. Here we go again.
I know. Fuck. Oh yeah, we were talking about like gouging people's eyes out.
Yeah, we were.
Have you ever gotten in a fist fight?
You listen, me and my sister would tussle when we were younger.
Like actually fight?
Kind of. We would just slap each other. She threw a laundry basket at me once because I was being a little shithead. But other than that, I haven't actually physically fought someone. I feel like I'd be really bad at fighting.
Really? I would be scrappy. Ooh, I would.
I haven't seen you mad, so I can't imagine it, but I believe in you.
Play dirty.
What
Like,
would you do? Would you
Ooh,
bite?
I'm a biter. I really am. It's bad. Growing up, I was a freak as a kid.
Oh.
I role played as like
Oh.
animals all the time because I was obsessed with animals. I wanted to be a vet. My favorite animal was a leopard, so everything I owned was leopard print.
Oh my god.
I had a leopard print bowling ball, swimsuit, my bed sheets all leopard print.
It was your special
clothes.
interest. You
Yeah.
love leopards.
I was a special gal. But yeah, you know, sometimes it manifested in my playtime. I have scratched a few kids.
Have you? I also bit kids.
Yep.
So I didn't do it out of being malicious. I just did it because
You did it for fun?
I did it for fun
I did
and
it because I was a
attention.
little shit too. I bit. Oh my god, this is
oh
so
my god,
embarrassing.
we were
to say.
biters. We
Yeah.
were like, oh god.
This was really embarrassing.
Wait,
but
say it.
The first time, I think this was in middle school. I think it was the first time I was hanging out with a neighbor boy, right? And he had a crush on me. I kind of had a crush on him, but I didn't really know, you know, because it's just new kind of thing.
Yeah. Was this your first crush?
Not my first crush.
Okay.
I had crushes in elementary school. I was
Yeah.
a little freak. Oh my god. I remember in preschool, I kissed a boy on the cheek for bringing reindeer cupcakes, and for some reason,
Oh my god, you're such a flirt. You had.
Oh yeah.
You were
I was-
just out there. Dude, I was so fucking shy.
Oh really?
Well,
oh,
not
no.
with girls. I did a lot of things with girls, but like with boys, I was like, well, I knew I liked them, but
Yeah.
my gosh, you just were like,
I
you
said-
were dominant.
I kissed him. I was like, thank you for the cupcakes. And then he got put into timeout. And I just remember the preschool teacher, like opening the door and it pinching his nose because he was in the corner.
Yeah.
That's all I remember. I don't even know why he was put in timeout. But anyways, it was like late middle school. I was hanging out with the neighbor boy and I had a crush on him. He had a crush on me, but like I've never like done anything. But we were watching a movie and he like tried to like feel me up. And I remember.
How did you feel about that?
I was so uncomfortable. I remember grabbing his arm and clawing him.
What?
I clawed him, and we didn't say anything.
Did he scream?
He didn't scream.
Oh my God. He was like, I'm down for this.
It was so awkward. Like, he stopped his hand. He stopped moving his hand because he was like kind of going up my leg like this.
Right.
I grabbed his hand. I clawed him with my nails. And then we sat there for like a minute of me just like digging my nails into his arm.
Wait, so you guys stayed there?
Yeah, it was
with
awkward.
Your nails?
We didn't say anything. Didn't even look at each other. We were just watching. I grabbed him like this. And then I let go. And then I just went home. Mid-movie.
That is so awkward.
The most awkward thing ever. Couldn't even say.
Wait,
like,
did you guys talk after that?
Or we pretended like it never happened.
Kids are so funny.
Yeah,
kids are so funny.
So troll.
It's so fun. You could just do whatever the fuck you want, and then no one's gonna say anything about it.
You want to know
not
another
even
thing
each other.
Embarrassing?
Wait, what?
Oh, same guy.
Oh my God, you guys were like in a situationship, just doing things to each other.
I mean, because we were neighbors, so we always
It's
saw
always
each
the
other,
neighbors.
right?
It's always the neighbors.
Direct neighbor. And he also had 2 other sisters that my sister and I were also friends with. So we were always like hanging out back and forth. But same boy, this is so embarrassing, but I had I don't know if it was before or after that incident, but it's when I had a crush on him.
Right.
And have you ever heard of...
Wait, so you had a crush on him, but you didn't like when he touched you?
I didn't want him to like feel me up. I
you know
didn't
what?
know
That's
what
fair.
that was like,
you didn't yeah, you were a baby, but sorry, go on.
Yeah. So have you ever heard of the ABC game? This is a cringe game that
You're going to have to
played.
Explain that to me. I feel like a dumb baby right now.
It's not even a good game. It's actually so dumb. I don't know why this even was a thing, but
Okay.
I have a scar right here on my hand. So pretty much one person will just scratch right here, and then they go A, B, C, D, or the person being scratched would say the alphabet as fast as possible, and then the other person would stop scratching.
Right. Oh my God, that sounds painful.
Weird, right?
It's because
so
you're just
A,
like,
B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, yeah. And they
ow,
just scratch.
I'm doing the right, ow.
The reason why I have a scar is because this is so embarrassing.
No, just say it, please.
I liked him so much. I told him, I was like, I want you to leave a scar so I can remember you forever.
Dude, you were a
and
lover.
now there's a scar.
You were a lover girl since a baby.
Oh, I had mad crushes.
Oh.
I loved heart. It's just a little scar though, but yeah, these little baby.
Oh my God, you literally have one.
So embarrassing.
Oh
I wanted to remember him forever, so I let him
did
scar
that.
me.
Oh my God.
I love you.
I love how committed you are.
Yeah.
To your people.
I was loyal. I was a loyal gal. Did you do anything cringe as a child?
I did a lot of cringe things growing up as a child. I've definitely embarrassed myself a lot with people, but I feel like I tend to just block those memories out.
Another embarrassing thing I did. I was so embarrassing. In first grade, I was a little freak. I'd put glue on my hands and peel it off.
Did you eat the glue?
No.
Oh.
Did you?
I did eat the glue.
Oh, you're the freak.
Well, it's because it was like a satisfying texture when it dried.
Yes, it's fun to peel.
Yeah, and it's really fun to peel, but I don't know, you should try it.
I might, actually. I'm not opposed. I do
like
slime.
Do not eat.
Oh, don't eat glue because
Disclaimer,
poison
don't
control,
eat glue.
right?
I mean, I'm sold. Don't eat glue, but I am a very textured girl. I love textures.
Oh yeah.
So I just like when things feel good. I like playing with things with my hands all the time. I'm a very fidgety person. Like all the time when I'm streaming, I have to like play with something.
Oh, that's good to know then. Well, at least you got fidget toys, so then we can like play around with them. For us.
Anyways, back to first grade. Yeah, I would like put glue all over my hands and peel it off. And I had this habit where I would sit there on my desk and give myself hickeys constantly. So
you'd give yourself hickeys?
Constantly. So my whole arm is covered in hickeys.
Right.
I'm just sucking my skin like a rabid succubus.
Right.
And I got in trouble. I was sent to detention because
you were sent to detention for giving yourself hickeys?
Yeah, it was a substitute teacher.
Oh my God, what a hater.
Like, what did I even do?
Kids are dumb, so they're gonna do dumb things.
Yeah,
I feel
let
like
me suck myself. Like,
yeah, you literally.
What's the problem?
What was the basis of it? Like, she keeps sucking herself.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe it was distracting behavior.
Probably.
Oh, I remember a scary experience. It just jogged up into my mind. So my dad was a drug dealer and a gang leader in Hawaii. And so
did
we had
talk about this before?
No, we didn't.
That.
Anyway,
Wait.
we had to, yeah.
We should elaborate on that.
Okay, so my dad, he was a drug dealer and a gang leader in Hawaii. Him and my mom fell in love because my mom likes bad boys. She has a history, but she's moved on from that.
Oh.
Anyway, couldn't do Hawaii anymore. I think we were getting priced out because living on the islands is super expensive. And we moved to Vegas, right? So then we came to Vegas and he just kept continuing his antics. It was really stressful for my mom and I and my sister because one, when you are in that position, you can't have a steady flow in income.
Yeah.
And two, if you're a drug dealer and a gang leader, 10 times out of 10, you're going to be very abusive. So that's a whole nother topic we're going to talk about in the mental health episode, but he was really abusive. He did a lot of things to my mom, sister, and I, and it affected us greatly.
Yeah.
But anyway, because he was doing drugs, he was stabbing people. He did a lot of questionable shit. Yeah.
He's killed people?
I can neither confirm or deny that, but he got deported. His ass is in the Philippines gallivanting, getting 20-year-olds pregnant.
Okay.
Anyway.
Oh my God. Wait, you have other sisters?
I do, but I don't know how many I have.
Wow.
Yeah. Anyway, so, he's a bad person. So what was scary is one day the cops came to our house and this was like a regular occurrence, but this time was really scary because they were really adamant on seeing my dad and where he is. And mind you, I am on the spectrum. I have autism. And when I opened the door, because my mom and sister were fucked off somewhere else, and they were like, "Where's your dad?" And before that, my dad was like, "Don't tell them where I am. Don't tell them." And this plays into part with being on the spectrum because you take things literally.
Yeah.
So you like literally, when they asked me that, I'm like,
so you want to tell them the truth?
Yeah, I'm going to tell them the truth. And I was like, oh, well, my dad is actually hiding from you guys in the garage behind the couch.
You snitched?
Well, I didn't know because I was like, oh, he told me not to tell them. But then these people are really scary and they're like, you need to tell us.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, well, I will tell you exactly where he is, when he did it, what position he's hiding in. So that was really scary because
Did he get caught?
Oh yeah, he couldn't outrun them. So that was a pretty scary experience.
That is scary.
But he would just do that often. The times I didn't answer the door, because that was the only time I answered the door. Actually, I don't know if I can say this, but other people in the house would lie and he would get away with it.
Oh.
Yeah, so that was the only time he got caught, and it was because I told them.
Honestly, it's probably for the best.
It was for the best.
Yeah, he seems like he was abusive.
He was. He definitely was.
Violent.
He was very violent, abusive towards...
A murderer, probably.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah.
my God.
Yeah. That's for another episode.
I remembered another scary story.
Tell us.
This
Tell
is
the
so
audience.
troll, though. Okay, so back when I was in my weed era, when
Weed
I got
era,
high
hippie.
all the time, my hippie era.
Hippie era.
Which I will talk about more in the next episode.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh dear. So one time I used to drive to Seattle like every other week because weed was legal in Washington pretty early compared to the other states. And I had a green card, and so I would go buy weed at the dispensaries in Seattle, and I would drive 3 hours back to my hometown.
Oh my God, you're dedicated.
Yeah.
You were like, I need my fix now.
I mean, I had plants.
Yeah.
You
grew?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Well, I had the green card, but I had my ex growing for me.
Oh shit. Dude, you lived so many lives.
We'll talk about more.
Yeah.
More about that on the next episode. But
anyway, continue, please.
I was with his friend. He went with me, and we like pulled over in front of this like house in one of the neighborhoods, and we were like smoking in the car. And a police officer pulls up. Apparently, the house that we were parked in front of called the cops.
Oh my God.
Because we're just loitering. I mean, it makes sense. And I was high.
Right.
Obviously. This is a scary story, by the way.
How did High Rae handle that situation?
I mean, you know how I probably normally would, full of anxiety, stressed out of my mind. I'm the type of person when when I got high, I would just eat a lot. I love to chill. I play video games. And I would just like eat a lot. I just love laying down. Anyways, so the cop comes and he's like, all right, where is it? And we both look at each other. We're like, we had a gallon-pound bag full of weed.
Oh
and
my
we're like,
God.
Oh, this is bad. And so I looked at him, and then my ex-boyfriend's friend, he like goes to the glove box and pulls out this tiny little bag with a tiny little nug in it. And we give it to the officer.
Oh my God, he cheated.
We're like, please don't look in the trunk, please. And then he goes, this is what you guys were worried about?
Oh my God,
you guys were worried about this whole thing? Because we were like trying to be like, oh no, nothing. He was like, come on, I could smell it. But when you're high, it's like, oh my God, I'm gonna die.
No, all senses are out at the door. You're kind of just anxious.
I was so scared.
You're
But
probably
when
just
he
lightheaded.
pulled out that little bag and gave it to him, the officer was like, oh, you guys are worried about that?
Good.
Don't even worry. It was a tiny little piece, and then he let us go.
Oh my
He
God.
just took the little bag.
You definitely could have caught a charge for that. That's why, because that's a fuck ton of weed.
Yeah, it was definitely way too much. But
wait, did you guys sell that weed, or is it just
no.
at your disposal?
It was just I like to back then. I like to stock up because it's,
Okay.
I don't want to drive
She's
3
so
hours.
prepared.
Like it's 3 hours there
that's
and
fair.
back, so it's a lot of driving.
Oh my God, I thought you were
So-
making 3-hour trips to get weed like consistently. I'm like, damn.
No. It was like every other, like once a month, like every other week, depending
Oh, okay.
on when and
Little
stuff. So,
vacation.
yeah, just go pick it up. But I don't smoke anymore. Haven't for a very, very, very long time.
Yeah.
But we'll talk about drugs on the next episode.
On the next episode.
Yeah. But anyways, yeah. So that was horrifying. I guess that wasn't.
You know,
now that I said it out loud, it really isn't that scary. It was more so troll. But
yeah. I also have another horrifying experience
oh
that
my God.
is popping up. It has to do with women's health. Well, actually, that's for another episode, but I can briefly breeze over it.
Okay, breeze over it.
So anyway, I had the copper IUD, and if you don't know what that is, it is basically a T-shaped birth control that is shoved into your uterus. It's a very medieval process, and it's painful as fuck
Very painful. But
to
it's
put in.
Also the best way to preventative, right?
It's preventative, but the copper IUD is also huge, and there's like 3 different IUDs. Yeah, you know.
Good.
And so when they put it into you, you could
feel
faint.
it.
There are people that have fainted, and
Yeah.
honestly, what pisses me off is that the healthcare system is like repackaged misogyny into like not being so dismissive over women's body and women's health. And so with that procedure, you should be put under because it's so painful.
Yes,
People are traumatized
you should
from
be put under.
yeah, for sure. Anyway,
Crazy.
when that happened, you know, I had heavy periods, and one day the period just wouldn't stop for 4 to 5 months. Moderate to heavy
Every single day.
every fucking day, heavy ass periods. And
Wait, how did you have enough blood to live?
I didn't. At one point, I fainted at my jobs because I worked 3 jobs at the time, and I fainted at Old Navy. I was gonna faint when I was custodian at Delta Airlines, and when I actually did faint at Old Navy,
Mika's a little
I know, right?
schizo.
So anyway, I was bleeding profusely. I couldn't even get up to go across the room without wanting to faint, and I went from 100 to 85 pounds in like that duration of time in a few months.
Oh
Yeah,
my
so that
God.
was a really scary experience, and I will expand on that later, but basically it was just really scary because throughout the whole process, I had a male gyno, and he was just like, you know, I'm gonna slap some birth control. Here's 3 different kinds. And that's another issue that I do want to expand on, because they use birth control to treat underlying issues that very much need more attention in detail, like lifestyle changes and whatnot. So that was a pretty scary experience because the lining of my uterus also fell out. And you want to know something?
Wait, did you pick it up?
I did.
I also had my lining fall out in the shower.
Holy fuck.
And I picked it up and I was like, oh my God,
Dude,
do I
it
need to go to a doctor?
It looks like a chicken cutlet.
It looks like a little sack. Like a little,
Yeah.
it's a fleshy sack.
Oh.
Oh my God,
It
oh my God.
was really scary.
We're unhealthy.
We're unhealthy. I think I have PCOS.
What is that?
To be honest, I don't know exactly what it is, but in the last video that we made, the last episode, you know how I said that I don't get my period every like 70 days? Someone was like, you have PCOS. And when I was looking it up, I pretty much matched with some of the side effects of it. Okay, so it's polycystic ovary syndrome. and it's a common hormonal disorder that affects women of reproductive age. So I did go to the gyno. I went to the gyno and they're testing for a bunch of shit, but I haven't heard back yet. But
What?
yeah, so women's health has some pretty scary shit that has to go on with their body because the healthcare system, I mean,
yeah,
when it comes
it's expensive.
It's expensive, and just when it comes to even stuff like giving birth, you know how we lay on our back?
Yeah, no, we're supposed to be like
We're supposed to be just
squatting.
We're supposed to be like squatting like this.
Asian squat.
Yeah, like Asian squatting like this because the baby will naturally come out and it'd be
Yeah.
easier on the woman.
Yeah.
So just with that, even with fertility age, I want to cover that in the next episode, but like that's a sham too. Because
we have a lot to talk about.
Yeah, for sure.
What were the other okay. Do you have any Halloween costumes in mind, or what costumes have you done in the past?
Some costumes I've done in the past. I love cosplaying brown characters.
Uploaded one.
Yeah,
on Instagram, right?
Yeah, Yoruichi is really cute. I did Shell. I did Kita from Lost City of Atlantis.
Oh,
yeah,
that's a good one.
Yeah,
that's so good.
Some future cosplays I'd love to do are I really want to do Robin from One Piece. We
almost did that this episode.
I want to do pre-time skip Robin though because that's when she was browner and she looked kind of more like similar to me in terms of like browner skin, the bangs and stuff like that. But she's still a bad bitch. Don't get me wrong. Post-time skip.
She's a baddie.
What are some cosplays that you would want to do or costumes?
I mean, I wanted to do that where you did Nico and I did Nami.
Did you want to do Nami or did you want to do like Perona or?
I was open. I was open to whatever was convenient because luckily we have some cosplayer friends that have costumes already. Yeah. So, you know, we're kind of reusing some,
we are.
Because like we're not full-time cosplayers. So it's like the one time a year where I actually do like a costume. And I like it's like a win-win, like, oh, dressing up for Halloween and we get to do cosplay.
Do you have any other cosplays that we can look forward to you posting about?
I don't. I wanted to do more this month.
Yeah.
Like more costumes, but I just didn't have the time. There was so much happening. Like I announced the podcast. We've been so busy with the podcast.
Yeah, it's been really busy.
Also my media company, Hi Studios, we just showed the cover and the name at Comic-Con.
That's so exciting.
Yeah.
So this is your, can you say the name? Like, can you talk about that?
Apollyon is the name of the comic that we're working on with Global Comics. My writer is Brandon Chen. He's insanely talented. And we're hoping to have the first issue out this year, upcoming, 2025. But yeah, the comic's called Apollyon. And I was in New York. That's what I was in New York for last weekend.
For Comic-Con. What made you land on this series? It's to be the first one to come out.
So pretty much when I was like interviewing writers and stuff, I was pretty much relaying what I wanted for a series and what I like in a series. Cause I really just want a good storyline. I want good characters. I want everything that happens to happen for a reason.
Right.
And I don't want villains just to be villains just because they're villains. You know, like I want there to be like reasons for why. Or I want characters that are bad to actually have good reasons for why they're bad. Or good
something that's just not like shock value, like, oh, I stabbed somebody.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's something that actually has a basis to it. Wait, so when you picked your author, did they have to pitch you their idea, or was it something that how was that? How did that work?
We had multiple meetings to see if the vibe fit and stuff, and I wanted someone that also liked what I was into. Because originally I was like, I want something that's really gory, bloody.
Wow.
I want cannibalism. I want like Attack on Titan.
I was just gonna say that.
Promised Neverland, blood.
Oh my God.
And then he was like, oh, I love that stuff, but you know, you will cut your audience in half because a lot of people can't handle that kind of stuff. But there's tasteful ways to do it, because obviously Attack on Titan and shows like My Hero and Jujutsu Kaisen and Demon Slayer, they all have like not gore, but they have like blood, but it's done in a way where it's tasteful.
Yeah, I like tasteful horror animes. Like Junji Ito does it really well.
Yeah.
I know that there's this thing called Future Diary I think there's a yandere as the protagonist, but that's one that I actually didn't like because I felt like there was so much shock value in it that it just totally took away from what the story was actually about. So I'm glad that you went through the route. Yeah, I'm glad you went through the route.
He taught me a lot. Like what? Because the comic space is very new to me. I've never made a comic before.
Yeah.
But he has his own like company in writing like comics all the time, and he just released a webtoon called Angel Wings.
Okay.
And it's just like so cool working with someone that's like so professional in their space.
You love creative people.
I do.
You really do. This was meant for you.
Yeah. It's just so much fun because I feel like the more we do this and the more we create, it's going to allow more jobs for people, like more writers, more artists, some more. Hopefully we can make a show in the future. That's why it's a media company, so we can do anything really.
Dude, the world is your oyster for that. So you're starting with comics, webtoons.
Yeah, seeing how
would you ever do merch?
I would hope so in the future. It's definitely not like the priority, but like in the future, I think it'd be a good way to like fund projects and stuff. So
I love how you're giving an opportunity to indie artists that want to get their message out into the world.
Yeah.
Because that's something a lot of them struggle with when they are on webtoons or lessons. It's just, it stops there. And then the people who they're hosted by it's not a good work environment. And I know as a person and as a boss, like your team fucking loves you.
Yeah,
and you are
priority.
Such a really great person. So we need a media company like this.
Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like I want people that work with me to be happy that where they're working with me. I'm sure you feel the same way. Like you want to have a good team.
A good team.
You want to have trust.
You want to have trust, be able to communicate with each other.
I do want to have a team episode where we have like Samson, Mauricio, and Emily just join on and we like talk about their experience and I hold them at gunpoint and like say good things about me or else. Obviously kidding, but yeah, really, they've just been too busy to do costumes.
Yeah.
Really, but I love doing it. It's so much fun dressing up.
It is really fun dressing up and feeling cute and
feeling so good,
being sexy. And
we're doing a photo shoot right after this. Very excited. Okay, what other scary shit? We both don't have like paranormal experience. Oh,
yeah, we both don't have paranormal.
Do you like scary movies?
I don't.
Me neither.
Okay.
But I did watch Scream last night.
Wait, that's not really that scary though.
It's not. It's pretty much a comedy.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
dude, people love Ghostface. They want to fuck him.
Oh. I think a lot of people do because there's something about a masked character that people really like because it
Wait, have you never seen those memes?
About fucking him?
About fucking Ghostface, or is that just not?
Memes?
Okay, never mind.
Manga.
Yeah, wait. Explain yourself.
No, it's a thing. It's a thing. Anyway.
Okay.
Go on about Scream and like how it's not scary.
Oh. Well, I watched Scream last night with Tarek and Myung, and I was so scared at first because I never watched scary movies. I'm terrified all the time. I literally would never play a scary game if my community didn't like watching me play scary games. So I played them all. It's weird though, because with animation, I can watch the scariest stuff. Anything that's gory and bloody, it's fine for me to see. But if it's live action or actual characters, it's too real.
I can't do animated or I can't do real life. Like, have you watched the anime Another? It's like a really old horror anime and there's just a lot of jump scares in it and it's just not a good time. But I understand when it comes to scary movies. You know what's really scary? Asian horror films.
Oh,
have you watched the Japanese Grudge?
No!
Fuck. Or the Japanese Eye? The Eye or whatever? Dude, so scary.
No,
I had nightmares. You know,
I could never.
I watched it when I was younger and I would have to sleep in my sister's room because it was so scary. But when we would get into fights, she would be like, "You can't sleep in my room," and then she'd shut the door on me and say, "I hope the grudge gets you." And I'd cry to my mom, being like,
"That's so mean. That's like the worst curse you can put on someone as a kid."
We were siblings.
Hope the grudge
we were
gets you is
babies.
crazy.
Yeah, I'd call my mom and I'd be like, "She told me that the grudge is gonna get me," and my mom would be like, "Oh my god, it's gonna be okay." And all
that would have been a good costume. The Grudge.
I was a grudge once.
Oh, you were?
Yeah,
Wait,
I was when I was a kid, but.
Gosh. Yeah, I can't do scary films. It's just, even last night after watching Scream, I still had to sleep with the lights on.
Really?
But it really was funny. Like, it kind of is a comedy.
It is a comedy.
It wasn't that scary, but it's still, there's a couple, like, jump scares here
What's
and there.
the scariest film you've ever watched that made you hate scary movies?
Like traumatized?
Yeah, what
the
made
Titanic.
Yes.
The Titanic traumatized me. It was so scary when
you
they're
know what?
drowning.
Okay, the drowning.
It ruined my life. I couldn't. I have other actual scary. There's one scary film. I can't remember the name, but I walked in on my dad watching it one time, and they're in space, and he takes off his helmet, and it sucks his head in like this.
Oh my God, that's terrifying.
Yeah, it was really scary. Also, there's another film where, oh my God, Tusk.
What's that? Oh, what is that?
I haven't seen it, but my TikTok For You page, sometimes it's filled with movies, but summarized in the movies.
Okay.
And Tusk is about a guy that kidnaps another guy and pretty much turns him into a walrus.
Oh, that sounds very...
That's it.
That looks so... honest.
And he like makes him swim and stuff, and it's just so
Oh my God,
scary.
it kind of gives the same vibes as Human Centipede.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which I also could not see.
You know what I think you would like just because it's so tastefully done? Jordan Peele movies like Get Out, or what was his other one?
Get Out.
Yeah. Have you ever watched Get Out?
No.
It's about a black man and a white woman are dating, and then he goes over to her family's estate, and basically it's just like a racist family that auctions off like black people.
What?
Yeah, and then they do a whole like hypnotic tea therapy where he's stuck in his mind and he can't get out, and it's just tastefully done.
Oof.
Wait,
Yeah,
you've
I
never
probably
seen Get
explained
Out?
that. No, I probably explained that really terribly, but
spooky for me.
Yeah.
That is scary.
yeah.
Oh, another one. I don't know which Resident Evil it was, but they're like in a tunnel and the lasers start going off and it cuts them up into pieces. Traumatized me.
Dude, my best friend and he watched the episode and he saw where it's like, I don't like playing stressful video games. And so he's like, I'm going to make you play Resident Evil with me. And I was like, I'm not playing that damn game. I saw that I did see that there was a Dami Mommy in like the news. And she was like, really, I'm like,
hot Dami Mommy.
But like, I played 5 because apparently that's co-op, but it was really scary.
It's scary. It's scary. Oh, I've played. I'm in scary games. If you need any recommendations, I got you.
Okay.
Okay. Well, that was it for the Halloween episode. I don't even remember what we talked about, but I hope you guys enjoyed. We will see you next week
Yeah.
with probably the spiciest episode we're ever gonna have.
Yeah, it's really raunchy.
I
apologize.
I also apologize. We're gonna be talking about sexuality.
We're gonna be
and
talking
drugs and too much stuff, honestly.
Being gay. I called out my roster. If you're watching this, I'm sorry, but it's your fault.
It's your fault. All right, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm hungry. I feel like we time these episodes so well where we can just like eat after.
I know, right? It's great.
Yeah. Oh, photo shoot time. Wait, we can't even, it's photo shoot time.